morning. My name is Jimmy Tooley, and I'm going to be taking you through the Apex launches for 2020. These launches are going to be coming out a little bit later for us this year, so you expect to see them in July, but some unbelievable visuals as we get into 2020 with these products. We have been working hard this year to really enhance and take LVT to the next level visually. So some of the things I'm going to show you today are brand new technology, things that we're doing in our U.S. plants that nobody else in the world can do that we're very, very excited about. The first one is Park, and Park is a beautiful marquetry. So this has the look of all the little individual planks, but it's actually one large sheet that's installed. So this is a 38 by 38 inch design. Really cool parts of this is that they're digitally printed. Tight embossed and registered and beautiful realism. The other part of this that's so exciting is that these colors pair exactly with the Duracell solution launch. So you're able to take this cool new technology, make it a centerpiece of the room, make it a design statement, but still allow that product to flow into the other areas of the home. And we think that that really allows these products to be more versatile than any of the real premium products we put in the market in the past. The second thing that we're doing is a new hexagon. As you take a look at the hexagons on the floor here, again, it is a stunning visual. These products are made in the USA on our cutting technology in Madison. And the neat thing about this is that if I told you, hey, it would be really cool for you to be able to have a hexagon in LVT, you would say, oh, okay, that's cool. But if I was to tell you that if you were to do this in the real product, you'd have to be putting this in a wet bed and use spacers all the way around each of the tiles. This is specifically cut to where the bottom part of the product butts right up to the next piece and creates a preset grout line. So there's no spacers required. You're able to put this into pressure sensitive adhesive and make a beautiful visual much, much easier. You can see this also comes in two of our existing looks. So we have Legacy and the new Baltic Stone that I just shared with you a little while ago in the Duracell solution. And again, the cool thing about this is the coordination story. So you have these beautiful visuals that you can make a statement in a specific part of a room, but then allow you to take that with standard product into other areas and keep your style and design consistent. The next that I want to show you is a crazy new look. And we have been getting so much great feedback about this. This is henna. And henna is an incredibly eclectic look. This is also a digitally printed product, and this allows you to do things that you've never been able to do with LVT. You can create runners down hallways, you can make an area rug out of this. You have this deco design in the middle, and then over here you see the black solid weave, and that allows you to coordinate and make a runner or a border for each of the products. Again, a really, really beautiful ad that we're very excited to be getting voice of customer here this week at Surfaces. The last of our Apex ads is Domain, which is a beautiful concrete look. We've been getting great voice of customer for several years on concrete, but we really haven't been able to support that look because the tile format sizes weren't large enough. So we're coming out with a new size this year. This is an 18 by 36 inch plank. That allows you to do, with our drop lock technology, allows you to be able to go in and install very, very easily and have a beautiful concrete look. The last thing that I wanted to share with you guys today is that we will also be rebranding Apex. We are going to take the style and design story to the next level in 2020, and we're going to be supporting that with some beautiful new logos here and here at the top, and we're very excited about the things we're going to be able to do in 2020 with the Apex launch. And I'm here to take you on a tour of our new LVT. Very excited this year as we go into 2020 to be talking about launches at every single level of the LVT category. And we're going to start with our Duracell solution. The Duracell solution has been the most successful program that we've ever put in the market. And we're very excited to have a huge update this year. The Duracell solution is only about a year and a half old, but this will be the second very large update we've done. Because we know that the style and design in that display is so critical to be able to support that simple selling story. One of the keys for us this year is we want to be able to maximize Max. We want to maximize the Duracell solution. Max is a fantastic product that was performed flawlessly in the market. And it's a product that has a great story to the consumer, thicker, softer underfoot, quieter, so it's a beautiful luxury product, and you can get this in all of the new products that you're going to see here today. I'm going to lead with the first is Baltic Stone, which is a new tile for us. Baltic Stone is a beautiful slate product. You can see here it comes in an 18 by 18 and a 12 by 24. The 12 by 24 has a new feature for us that we're going to be putting into the Duracell solution this year, which is the painted bevel. The painted bevel on the Baltic Stone really gives the look and feel of real grout in that max and rigid construction. Whereas on the flex side, you glue that product down and you actually put real grout on it, and as you can see here, it's very difficult to tell them apart. In 2019, we had a huge tile update, and this year is very much a plank focus for us. So I'm going to be taking you through all of the new planks that we have. This is a big color story year for us, and we've heard the voice of customer, and the feedback that we've gotten is that we needed to lighten and brighten up, be a little less rustic and a little bit more modern, and so you're going to see a lot of the ads this year really be a color story. The first one that Lori's taking the video of now is Kona, and Kona is a beautiful acacia. Acacia has always performed really well for us, but traditionally have been very dark and red in coloration. And as you can see here, this is a very muted look and much a color story. So lighter and brighter colors, browns, less grays, and so a really nice coordination for the style and design of the new cabinets that are going into the home now. The next launch that we're going to be talking about is really just an update for us. And again, as we started to talk about the style and design ads of the painted bevels, you can see Margate Oak, which has been a traditional bestseller for us. We're going to be adding this product with a painted bevel on that max and rigid construction. Really makes those planks stand out. There's always been a lot of color play and plank to plank variation in the Margate Oak, but what you're seeing this year with that painted bevel is it really makes it pop. So it's a very nice ad for us in 2020. The next thing I want to show you, which I'm really in love with, is Manor. And Manor is a beautiful walnut product. Again, very much a color story. While this is a little bit darker with the browns, you can see this light color play in the spalting. Also, you can see the painted bevel that really makes those planks stand out and pop. Walnuts have always performed very well for us, and this is a very modern take on what we've done with the walnut products. And we look forward to putting these two colors in the product line this year. The last of the plank ads that we have is a beautiful European white oak. This is Parisian oak. Really enhances the style and design and kind of follows that Nordic design principle that we've been talking about so much. And you're going to see this product come in 4 different colors. Again, much lighter and brighter, beautiful painted bevel, 7 by 48 inch plank. Goes with almost any type of design in the home. And you can step around to the other side and see the other colors that we're going to be offering. So this is going to come in 4 colors. So excited this year to be bringing one of the largest new product launches that we've ever had on the Duracell solution, and looking forward to having a great 2020 with you guys. Thanks.
I'm Dan Natkin, Vice President of Hardwood and Laminate for Mannington Mills, and I'm really excited to be here. The whole theme this year for my 2 categories is elevate. We're elevating our styling, we're elevating our performance, and we're elevating what you can do with the products. We launched a series last year called Prospect Park, and it has been absolutely phenomenal in sales. So for this year, we're expanding on that same construction, and we're launching a whole new series called Park City. Now, Park City is really inspired by some of the scanty Nordic trends in styling. The colors are very light and subtle. The gloss is as matte as you can go. It almost feels like an oil finish when it's done, in a beautiful white oak. As we pan around the booth, you're going to see it's offered in both a plank and a multi-function herringbone. And we've shown 2 ways that you can install this herringbone, both in a traditional herringbone as well as in a basket weave over here. This product is a gorgeous 1/2 inch, 7.5 inch wide white oak that's been very lightly wire brushed and has multiple layers of stain on it for really just a beautiful, subtle, dramatic finish. This will look perfect in a contemporary home, in a rustic home, The style really kind of trends in between. Park City is available in 6 colors, and one of the things that we did this year in multiple product categories is rather than have multiple patterns being introduced, we went with 1 or 2 patterns, but we expanded the color lines out. Because when you think about the consumer, very frequently she's picking between 2 colors. One's too red, one's too gray, one's too brown. And so giving her those options within a band in small increments of color really help her in that shopping process. Also this year, we are updating our Maison collection. Last year we introduced a product series called Triumph, and it's been a runaway hit. Triumph mixed 3 species, oak, maple, and hickory. But one of the things that dealers asked us was, hey, I love that visual, but I want to see it in just an oak. So we took our Normandy oak structure and we updated the color line with 2 gorgeous colors in brandy and brioche. Now, just like the rest of our Maison line, this is a 9/16" thick product, very, very thick product with a 3mm sawn wear layer. So it looks like a solid wood floor when it's down. It's hand distressed and hand steamed, which gives it a furniture-like finish. So that's the spring introductions for Hardwood. Now let's take a walk over and we're going to talk a little bit about our award-winning restoration collection. Restoration is a phenomenal category. When you think about products that are almost impossible to dent, almost impossible to scratch, the performance has been fantastic since we introduced our Spill Shield technology, which gives you topical waterproof protection. And this year we're updating it to Spill Shield Plus. Spill Shield Plus is the next generation of that technology. And so now we will be marketing this product as waterproof, kid and pet proof, with true detail styling. Let me tell you about that styling for a minute. Most of our competitors have somewhere between 16 and 30 square feet of copy that they can do within a design. Our designers decided to leverage some new technologies in digital print to give us a much larger area of copy. So for this year, we're introducing a collection called Anthology within Restoration. Anthology has 20 unique plank designs. That's more than 2 times any of our competition. It's almost impossible to pick out a repeat on this floor. Anthology was inspired by our Triumph collection that was so successful last year, and it seamlessly blends visuals of oak, maple, and hickory together in just a gorgeous floor. It was funny, as we were installing this over the weekend, people couldn't tell the difference between wood, restoration, and LVT. That's how realistic the styling has become. Anthology is available in 5 colors. We've got ink, we've got tannin, we've got suede, parchment, and quill. Just like in Hardwood, we took those small incremental shifts in color to go across those 5 colors to help the consumer pick their floor. So, wish you all could be here, but hope you love the floors.
Hey folks, David Sheehan here. Looking forward to taking you through the new luxury vinyl sheet or LVS introductions. Let's start over with Miramar pattern. So this year's introduction is really focused on our Revive collection. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Revive, Revive is a collection within luxury vinyl that is a modern interpretation of retro visuals. And the first pattern that we're going to take you through in Revive is Miramar. Now Miramar is a geometric marble pattern, right? Inspired by the refined glamour trend. It's available in 3 colors: mist, sand, and fog. This is a beautiful design, and what you'll find as you look at this pattern is that you'll see different geometric visuals based upon the angle. It may be a square visual, it may be actually a rectangle, or this crosshatch visual that you see here. We've had this pattern installed at many of the other trade shows that lead up to Surfaces, and we've received overwhelmingly positive feedback. You got to come on by and check this pattern out. Let's step over here for a second. So I mentioned before that this is a Revive focused launch. So there's 3 new patterns that are going to go into Revive, right? Out of the 5 that we're introducing. The next one is Penny Lane. Now, Penny Lane is one of our best-selling visuals within Revive. And one of the things that we lacked is we didn't really have a true black and white. So Terry Marchetta, our lead designer on the residential side, received numerous calls from both consumers and retailers for a true black and white. And you now see that with the white quartz with basalt visual that we have right here. The last visual within Revive that we've got is called Deco. Now this is, again, one of our best-selling patterns, but Terry felt it would be best to have a softer gray visual, and you now find that with pewter. Now the last 2 patterns that we've made additions to are City Plaza, which is a very popular modular visual, that has got some really dramatic coloring in the other colors that are available. We didn't have a true neutral. So Terry's added a more neutral, soft tone visual called Stone. And then last but not least, all overs are a very popular visual within sheet vinyl. And Terry's added this new overcast color to the Coral Bay pattern. So that completes our new introductions in luxury vinyl sheet. Come on by booth 1309 and check it out. Check out the other exciting, beautiful looks that we've got in wood, laminate, and a Duracell. Thanks.